match is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, from Los Angeles, California, Marina.
Whoa! Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Be strong, be a man, don't lie, don't steal, keep it real for as long as you live. Make money if it's the last thing you do. Don't matter what he or she do. I can see through anything you think, you say, you try, slick, trying to get by. You can even look me in my eye. Go hard to the dirt, don't stop, don't quit. Even if you still can't get rich quick. How you wanna judge me when you don't know me? I'm a winner already. I don't need a trophy. MJ, G, I'm true, I'm straight. Same OG every day. You can even take the resume. Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Fake hate me, real they be down with a real. It don't matter where real be. M gang, GC, we can't be down. Wanna get found in the river, don't you make a sound. My life, my fame, this a crazy game. To get to the pleasure, gotta love the pain. That's real, don't front, all on top. Tell these boys gotta work hard so the big checks don't stop. Tell them boys gotta keep working the street to get them props. Tell them boys to run this Glock is not a drop. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide, recognize Southside. Always make that so live. Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Stand up, we man up. That don't show us no love. Stand up, we man up.
Get out of the way, pal. I don't have time for games.
We man up. That don't show us no love. Stand up, stop running, tighten up, get right, get focused, don't sleep all day and all night. Don't believe it, go read it, don't talk it, try to walk it. If you can't walk a mile in it, then get a up off it. Don't cheat, don't sell, no dream, no acts. But every time I turn around, I got another knife in my back. We buck, we crunk, we lit it, okay, that's our culture. That's how a young gun was raised. They won, gotta fight all day, all night. Just cause everybody want a piece, don't make that shit right. Listen up, I'ma just say this here once. 8-ball MJG, mama didn't raise no punks. Stand up, we man up.
And the opponent, the superstar, the superstar, and Candice.
A big raw welcome to all our fans here in Phoenix, Arizona, and around the world. This is good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Law.
This place is packed, JR. And I know these fans can't wait to see the Raw superstars in action, and neither can I.
I couldn't agree more, King. We certainly appreciate the support of these great Phoenix fans, and I personally guarantee that they're going to get more than their money's worth tonight. Melina's such an amazing young talent, and what a rag. What a great addition she would be to the Women's Championship picture.
I can't imagine there are many things you could add Melina to that wouldn't make them better, JR. I can think of one or two right off the top of my head.
Yeah, and if I know you, King, you'd better keep them to yourself. This is a family program, you know.
Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths are gonna cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knock. And if you don't have the guts to stick around, you might run like a scalded dog with a case of the limber tail.
All right, enough! I'm getting a translator before I have to come out here with you again. I think we're gonna find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all. And it's been reversed.
Candice is one of my favorite WWE divas, JR. I loved her centerfold. It left absolutely nothing to the imagination.
I guess that's lucky for you then, King, because after hearing some of the lines you've used from the divas over the years, I'm not sure imagination is your strong suit.
Ouch. You know, JR, if I wasn't watching Candice right now, that might have put me in a bad mood. I know a woman like Melina's nothing but trouble, JR, but I think she might just be the trouble I've been looking for.
You and half the fans in this arena, King. Melina certainly has no shortage of admirers. That's for sure.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
This looks like her signature move to me, King.
The upside down head scissors. Man, I should get a match with her just so she can do that to me.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's gonna go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape, I think she's trying to put her opponent away here.
And that upside down leg scissors of hers just might do the trick.
I certainly question some of Candice's techniques from time to time, but there's no denying that she's got a fierce competitive spirit. And here's the pin! 1, 2, 2.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
1, 2. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
Oh, really? Well then, why don't you just enlighten the rest of us, King?
No way! I can already tell this is going to be a great match, and I don't want to ruin the ending for you.
You're too kind, King. You're also full of horse manure, as far as I can tell.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you gotta admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that. It's an unusual treat to see the bodacious Melina in active competition. She's typically known as the brains behind superstars like Johnny Nitro.
That's a little disrespectful to Nitro, isn't it, JR? Are you saying that he'd be lost without her?
I'll borrow one of your lines, King. All I'm saying is that if brains were dynamite, I don't think Nitro would have enough to blow his nose.
Well, brains or not, he's smart enough to keep Melina by his side, so he can't be all that dumb. What a counter! I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. That's not the kind of attitude you come in with and expect to pick up the win.
You're right about that, JR. If you can't see yourself having your your arm raised by the referee when it's over, don't bother showing up.
You know, King, I'm not sure. You know, King, I'm not sure.
Can you believe we actually... I don't see why Candice agreed to this match, JR. She should join us on commentary. She can sit on my lap, and we can talk about the first thing that pops up.
Folks, I've got to apologize for the King. I don't know what's gotten into him, but I bet it came in a little blue pill. What a reversal.
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on.
And that's coming through loud and clear here tonight in this match. They're not taking it easy on each other either.
It's been said 1,000,000 times, but I'll say it again. This isn't ballet. Ruthless aggression is the name of the game. I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't. And that's only one of the many. Are you seeing what I'm seeing, King? Looks like turnabout is fair play. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, I don't believe it. We might see a superstar get beat for their own finishing move here. You gotta be in seventh heaven, Kingfish. It's not often we get to see Melina in action like this.
You know it, JR. I can never get enough of Melina, but I'd sure like to try.
This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
And I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar. No one's ever going to confuse Candice with a Mac tactician. But there's more to sports entertainment than knowing 100 different hopes.
You're not gonna win a match by insulting your opponent. No.
Dude, but having the crowd behind you can certainly get the adrenaline pumping. 3. I've got a feeling that this has all the makings of an instant classic.
That's probably just gas, JR.
Well, I did have some good old Oklahoma barbecue before tonight's show, but I don't think that's it, King. This is raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not gonna see this kind of action on SmackDown.
Not on SmackDown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional.
Oh, mama, look at this.
The upside down head scissors, an incredibly athletic signature move by this extremely talented diva.
I think I see where this one's going, JR.
And now, pin! This could be it! 2, 3. I'll tell you what, King.
Here are your winners. The Superstar.
clothes, see the jewels and all. Stop whatever you was doing, cause I made you storm. And I know what's on your mind, cause you drooling now. You wanna know how I'm the baddest, let me show you how. Let me show you how to move. Let me show you how to move your body. Let me show you how to too much love never hurt nobody. It never hurt nobody. Let me show you how to love. Let me show you how to move your body. Let me show you how to yeah. Too much love never hurt nobody. Yeah, you wanna take me, but don't even try. You can look, but don't touch what's between my thighs. When I move it all around, I can see you sweat. You keep reaching for a body, there's no way you can get. I see the wolf in you. When I touch my toes, I got bedroom secrets nobody knows, so you can wish all you wanna. Can't get me under the cover, though I know I'll make a damn good lover. I'm too expensive, my beauty is rare. I'll make you beg like a dog, I don't even care. The answers to what